Guys, I'm here to tell you about an attempted murder. Barack Obama and the Democrats tried their best to murder the United States of America. I was just reading about it in this book called Trumponomics, Inside the America First Plan to Revive Our Economy by Stephen Moore and Arthur Laffer, two of the premier economists in the world. And I was just reading a section about how the Obama administration over 8 years did everything it could to stifle and destroy America's energy sector, prohibiting companies from drilling on federal land, passing regulations that made it cumbersome, indeed almost impossible, to get energy out of the ground. Obama went away. Trump came in, took off all the handcuffs, took off all the encumbrances, and now America is the energy superpower on the planet Earth. I recommend you get the book. It's called Trumponomics, Stephen Moore, Arthur Laffer. But it's a great segue into my beginning of the show today. I put this up on my Facebook page. You may have seen it. If you haven't, it's okay. Here's a list of all the things that you're voting for if you vote Democrat. Okay, so if you're Democrat, here's what you're supporting with your vote. Here's the list. You want to get a piece of paper and pencil? Do it fast. You're supporting higher taxes, sanctuary cities, activist judges who go around the law, no borders, and unlimited immigration from the third world. If you're voting Democrat, you're supporting the elimination of our border patrol. You're supporting amnesty for illegal aliens. You're in favor of packing the Supreme Court, of getting rid of the Electoral College, letting 16-year-olds vote. You're in favor of secret Star Chamber hearings like the one we're watching play out every day now. It means you're supporting with your vote the preposterous, ridiculous, destructive, cancerous Green New Deal. It means you're supporting the nanny state. It means you're all in for socialism, which is virtually a guarantee of poverty. If you're voting Democrat, you want to, as I just said, you want to keep America from becoming energy independent, which under Trump we finally are again after 80 years. If you're voting Democrat, you're supporting paying for sex change operations for prison inmates. You're in favor of endless investigations and hearings from Congress instead of legislating. You're in favor of resistance and the refusal to do the people's business. If you're voting Democrat, you're supporting the shutting down and the elimination of free speech. You're in favor of free college, which will bankrupt this country. It means you're in favor of bashing Israel and supporting its enemies. If you're voting Democrat, it means you're voting for Antifa and Black Lives Matter. It means you're supporting the idea of free health care, including free health care for illegals, another way that will absolutely demolish our economy. It means you're all in for political correctness, words, phrases you can no longer use, even Halloween costumes you can't wear. If you're voting Democrat, you are also supporting, whether you know it or not, ignoring the wrongdoers and the wrongdoing of power brokers like the Clintons, Biden, Schiff, Pelosi, Nadler, Schumer, and others. It means you're in favor of destroying the Second Amendment through gun confiscation. It means you're supporting collusion between the Democrat Party and the press, the partisan press. It means, as a Democrat, you're supporting abortion up to the moment of birth, and according to the governor of Virginia, beyond birth, after birth, which we used to call murdering babies. And if you're voting Democrat, it means you're all for eliminating due process and the presumption of innocence, which are the very cornerstone of our democracy. Well, this is a hell of a list, because everything on this list is cancer. It's more crime, more poverty, less freedom. That's what you're voting for when you're voting for a Democrat at any level of government. Federal, state, county, city. Democrats vote and think as a block. So wherever you're voting Democrat, you're voting for all of these things which will demolish this country. And by the way, yourself and your family and your finances and your kids' future. So as we inch our way day by day towards the 2020 elections, and you are inundated with lies from CNN and MSNBC and ABC, CBS, NBC, and the Washington Post and the New York Times and all the usual suspects and all the lying politicians and all the brainless celebrities and all the jocks. Remember these things. I'll put this up on my Facebook page once again, Real Truth Radio. If you're listening to the show because you're a diehard Real Truth listener, I salute you. You're smart, you're sharp, and you're devoted to a strong, prosperous, healthy America. If you accidentally tuned into my show just now, well, there are no accidents. God controls what happens in this world, and He intends for you to have heard this. You know, the Rush Limbaughs of the world and the Sean Hannitys and the Mark Levins of the world, they get 3 hours a day, 5 days a week on the radio. That's 15 hours a day. I get 15 hours a week. I get 4 hours a week, Monday through Thursday, 1 hour a day. They also get paid millions of dollars, and I don't get paid a penny. So I've got to get as much truth out to you as I possibly can in a short period of time, and I've just done that. If you want to see this list, go to my Facebook page, Real Truth Radio. I'll put it up there on the commercial. And be very clear about what those Democrats that you've been supporting are trying to do and have been doing. Every one of them is deleterious for the United States of America and its citizens, and by extension, all the other countries around the world that depend on us. It is an ignorant, cancerous list of policies and programs that can only result in the strangulation death of the United States of America. The Democrats know it. This is not a mystery to them. It's not an ideological difference. They're willing to sacrifice America so that they can have power and wealth. I'm here to help save America, together with you. And man, does it ever need saving. Okay, it's Tuesday and it's Real Truth. My name is Howard Real. I'll be right back.